Futurelooks CES 2012 coverage is brought to you by Cooler Master. Celebrating 20 years of innovation and excellence with visually striking products like the new Cooler Master Cosmos 2 Ultra Tower chassis. Oh,
shit.
shoot.
My bad. Sorry.
Hey,
sorry.
hi, I'm Steven with Futurelooks.com. We're at CES 2012, checking out what Thermaltake has to offer. Obviously, we've got something around our necks here. They're called
This is our Draco series, a new headset. It's a new child series of product, and people ask us, why do we develop a child series? You can see the logo right here. Let me show you. This right here. And what child means in Chinese is it's a lifestyle, or more for people who likes trendy stuff, fashiony stuff. So, which only makes sense for TD Sports to cross-border into a fashion accessory. And of course, the Child Draco series headset is the very first product that we come up with. Of course, it has all the gold tone design with the dragon, and we got different color right here for a different kind of user, for female, for your white or black, your Asian, your Latino, for anybody.
Now, I heard that you guys actually have two different series. One that's a little bit more of a signature series for DJs,
yes,
and the other series for, Joes like us.
Exactly. The reason we have two different kind of series is that we are hearing a lot of feedback from a lot of music lovers or professional studio users for recording artists or recording studios or even DJs. And when they want to hear the sound, they want to hear more clear, high-pitched sound actually. But for regular people like us use every day, use on the environment that's more loud outside, we want richer bass, louder bass for younger people and stuff. That's why we have two different kind of series. And price point wise, of course, just for the regular Draco is $69.99, and for the signature Draco signature is $99.99.
Perfect. Now, I also saw that you guys have a new series of gaming headsets, because obviously TT Esports is about gaming. We got to check those out too, right?
Definitely. And talk about gaming. Of course, we're gonna have the Draco gaming series. We're not gonna care about our gaming fundamental customers. So this is the Draco with the microphone. Plug in, it's plug and play. This is a stereo headset, just like our Shock series. Okay. And of course, we have something new called the Chronos. This is a brand new prototype that first time revealing at CES. Sorry, I didn't plug it in, but of course the dragon lights up. The light pipe right here, everything lights up right here on the logo on the left side. And this is just a prototype product, but we got more information. I think they're in Exhibit in March. I can show you guys there's more. Okay. So
awesome. Now, what is someone going to be looking at in terms of pricing for the new Draco series?
The Draco regular is going to be $69,
okay,
and for the gaming it's going to be $79, and for the Draco signature it's going to be $99.
So basically the gamer's somewhere in between the pricing, but you get the microphone, and then that way it takes care of the gaming and also the headphone wearing, listening, music.
And audio enjoyment, of course.
Excellent. Now, TTT Esports actually has a couple more things, so we'll go over there and check those out too.
Definitely.
Now, clearly, mice are also a very big part of esports, and TT Esports actually has two new mice to show off to us. There's actually a story behind both of them, right?
Correct, of course. The first mouse I'm going to show right here, we call this the Theron. And this product was co-developed with our player in Taiwan. It's a player called Softball. He belongs to TT Operados in Taiwan. He is a professional StarCraft 2 gamer, which currently he competes in Taiwan, Korea, and the China G League. So that's why, and it only makes sense to have our own players involved to be, during the development stage of the product. Besides that, of course, this mouse has 6500 DPI. It has a function called the APM, action per minute, which is how fast you click the mouse, and actually the pipe right here, the color will actually change its color according to the speed of your clicking the mouse. Okay, and of course it comes with a weight management in the back. Depends on various how you like the heavier or lighter. Profile lock, different kind of profile switch, comes with a fully AP function with the driver installed. Okay? So this is called the Theron by Softball.
That sounds like a really StarCraft-oriented product, because the APM function, normally you don't see that in other games. You see it in StarCraft, in games like RTS games.
Exactly.
Perfect. Now, what's the next mouse that we're looking at?
This is actually an optical mouse, but which the white rod he likes to use. A lot of people or they assume that a lot of StarCraft 2 players like to use laser mouse, but I guess it's all on a personal preference of the player. So when we started to design the product, white rod actually talked to us about, hey, why don't we make a StarCraft 2 mouse but based on optical sensor? A lot of people think optical sensor is more for FPS. Of course, FPS you need lower DPI, but who say you cannot cross into different kind of game with the optical sensor? So here comes the white rod mouse called the Frio. Okay, this one is at a lower DPI with the optical sensor. Of course, has all the web management in the back. It comes with the full AP software again. But this one is not available in the market yet till March this year. So we'll probably be shipping to the consumer in March. And retail price on this one is only $69.99.
They're not too far apart in pricing?
No, they're not gonna. This one is $69. This one was also $69. So we're talking about in the same ballpark of price range.
So depending on how you feel about your playing style, whichever one fits, you've got an optical mouse to go with it, or you've got a laser mouse to go with it. Just like the two players, they play differently. Both of them have different styles, so it looks like TT Esports has covered both. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Tony. Really appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you, Steven. Thanks.
Now we're going to check in with the rest of the Thermaltake line. Let's check that out as well too. Hey, Steven with Futurelooks again. We kicked things off at Thermaltake with the TT Esports stuff with Tony, but now we've got his brother from a different mother. We've got Ramsam over here. He's going to take us through a couple of the new computer things. I know that we love computer stuff, and he's got a brand new case that he wants to show off right now. What's this one all about?
So we start with the Level 10, then we got Level 10 GT, then we got Level 10 GTS. What's next, we'll see. Now I want to show you is Level 10 GTS. It's a cost-down version of the Level 10. People love the Level 10 GT so much, and we have demand to make something a little bit simpler, like a mid-tower case. Doesn't fit a lot of stuff, and it's below $100 or at least $129. So today we have something different right here. Why we make two different colors? That's Thermaltake. We demand something different. We understand that make two different colors will cost a lot more money, but you got choices with Thermaltake. You got a lot of choices now. Colors, performance, money, we make it for you. We work for you.
Now the two colors over here, these guys are actually hitting the market at under $129. I hear it's going to be hitting the market around $109?
Well,
roughly?
Roughly. Okay, the street will be a little bit cheaper. We always have to set the MSRP, and so our vendors will be happy. That's the point. But hopefully we'll reach the market at $99. We'll do our best for you.
Now this particular product actually shares some key features that come on the Thermaltake Level 10 GT, correct?
Yes. Now you see the features, basically the front line right here, the whole headset. Okay, first you have the hanger. It's great is because you don't know where to put the headset every time you use it, but we make something special so you know there's a place for you. Second thing, hot swappable stuff. How many cases that have a hot swap in today? We make it happen.
Now this also has a backplane on the back. A lot of cases don't actually do that. You actually have to open the back of the panel up. This one actually has a backplane.
Now the backplane again, the backplane and the cable management on the case itself is to simplify what more complicated than you can do. So we try to simplify it, add a little bit of features. It doesn't add a lot of cost. That's why we pass it on to the user.
Perfect. And this one also comes in a fully whited out interior,
yes.
And this one is fully blacked out. That's actually a kind of a higher cost premium feature, but you still included it, right?
Yes, we still included everything that you can imagine that you can put in the case. We try to make more value to people who buy Thermaltake products.
Awesome. Now I hear that you've got a couple coolers to check out here, so let's have a look at that right now.
Let's check up some new coolers.
Now we talked about choices and colors over at the other case there, but you've also brought that customization to your new cooler line, right?
Same thing. A lot of times when we make coolers, we don't make one kind of coolers. It might be the same kind, but we have like a lot of flavors going on, like colors, different features. Like today, what you see is a white color. Again, white is the new black. It's not by us, it's what our panel tells us. People love this kind of color, this kind of setting, so we make a different flavor.
Fantastic. And there's no change in pricing because it's just a color change, right?
Exactly. Price stay the same.
Well, the consumer happiness is definitely very important. And one thing the consumers wanted was a new extreme cooler from you, right? There's a new one in the corner here. Let's go check that out as well too. Now, originally, we saw this cooler at Computex 2011. 2011.
6 months ago, we saw this cooler. And today, we announced that it's finalized, and we're ready to ship this cooler in about 2 months. Now, the Frio Extreme Cooler, it can allow you to overclock to up to 5 gigahertz. What you see here is 4.8. That's the maximum the motherboard allows to do that. So, this cooler is an air cooler in replacement to water cooling. So some people like water, some people still prefer air. We have to have fulfillment in the market at this point.
Now, I heard that this particular cooler is basically the most high performance cooler that you've ever made, and it competes directly against staples like the NHD14, right?
Yes.
So at probably about an $89 price point?
It's about $89, $79, $89 price point. So hopefully we'll make that a little bit cheaper for the consumer again.
Now, we talked about fan features at Computex. Will this one still have the third fan feature?
Well, yes. You can put as many fans you want, but right now we're setting as 2 fans. But we have fans for another hole right here, you can see. That's for the third one if you can fit it.
So any configuration that you want, any fan configuration, you can do it. And obviously, the third fan is going to bump into your motherboard if you have LG 2011.
Your memories and stuff like that. So 2 fan is the most convenient stuff. If you hit the other fan, you can just remove and just use 1 fan. And the performance is not that bad either.
Perfect. Right, well, thank you so much, Ramsum.
Thank you.
And I'm Steven with Futurelooks.com from CES 2012 in Las Vegas. Stay tuned for more coverage on our channel at youtube.com/futurelooks.com, or check out our Twitter and our Facebook for more updates from the show. Signing off for now. Take care.